We like to believe that there is one standard of justice in our country, but cash bail undermines that principle. How? Let's find out. Let's say Alex and Ben are coworkers sharing a ride on their way home from work. Police pulled them over because Alex's car matches the description of a car leaving the scene of a burglary. Police then decide that Alex and Ben match the description of two men suspected of a string of burglaries in the area, and they take them into custody. After a night in jail, Alex and Ben are taken before a judge and charged with burglary. Since they are suspected of a string of incidents, the judge sets bail for both of them at $50,000. To make bail, Alex's family secures a bail bond by raising 10% of bail demanded, or $5,000. Once the payment is made, he goes home to await trial. Ben can't afford bail. As a result, he must stay in jail until the trial. Meanwhile, Alex goes on with his life. He has missed a day of work, but he's able to keep his job. He can concentrate on taking care of his family and preparing his court case. Things don't go so well for Ben. His boss fires him after he misses 3 days of work. Ben remains in jail for several months while getting ready for his court case. Then, police catch the real burglars in the act. They admit to being responsible for the string of burglaries, including the ones that Alex and Ben were accused of. Charges were dropped against Alex and Ben is finally free to go home. Except he doesn't have a home to go back to anymore. Because he was kept in jail, he couldn't go to work. Because he couldn't go to work, he was fired. Because he was fired and didn't get paid, his family was evicted and his car repossessed. All of this, even though he was innocent and the charges against him were eventually dropped. Neither Alex or Ben were guilty of anything, but this incident affected them very differently. Alex's life is largely back to normal because he had money enough to make bail and go home. Ben's life is in disarray because he couldn't make bail. Both Alex and Ben were equally innocent, but Ben's life has been turned upside down by the justice system because he is poor. Bail treats people with money differently from people with none. That is an injustice. We can do better, Michigan. Let's rethink cash bail.